Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Aurora 4X, the very, very in-depth space exploration, expansion, exploitation, and extermination game. We've just got our very first ship built, the Curie 001, the Curie class built on Earth and assigned to Shipyard Task Group. We are going to use this ship to survey the solar system. We're going to survey some very important things, and hopefully they will actually have resources on them, and then we can colonize them and take off into the great unknown. So, starting off, we need to open our fleet. I think this is the fleet screen. I call it the task group screen, because it's all about task groups. Task groups. There we go. This is our shipyard task group. It's the only task group we've currently got, and in it we have the Curie, because it was just built at the shipyard. It's in the shipyard task group. Makes sense. One of the things I'm going to do, just real quick, is I'm going to rename this task group, and I'm going to add some spaces in front of it. That way, this will always be at the top of my list. Otherwise, this will be under S, and I will have a lot of stuff in front, and I want to see this all the time. This is the most important task group, because everything's going to get dumped in here by default. So I kind of want this to be at the top of my list. However, I don't want the Curie to be in this. I want the Curie to have its own task group. Task group is literally just going to be it. You don't give orders to ships, you give orders to task groups. The task group can just be a ship. So we're going to click the Curie, we're going to click Detach. There we go. We now have Shipyard Task Group, which is the top, and SV Curie 001. Now, we can give the Curie orders to go, and we can go survey planets, moons, asteroids, comets, then survey the grav survey points, which means that we need to have a look at asteroids and moons, and then you've got a list this long and it would take forever. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to go to special orders, and we're going to give it some very, very special orders. Firstly, your primary order is going to be to survey the nearest body. We want the nearest body to be surveyed. Oh yeah. We're also going to then survey the nearest survey location, which is pretty much just grav survey points. So survey the nearest body, that's going to be like moons, asteroids, planets, and comets, and then survey nearest survey location, which is going to be grav survey points as a secondary order. Conditional orders: when your fuel gets less than 50%, refuel at colony or tanker, and when your supply points get to less than 20%, resupply. Let's refuel. Whoops. Resupply at colony or supply ship. There we go. So if it starts to run out of fuel, it will go and refuel. If it starts to run out of supply points, it will go and resupply. Now, I can just let this go do its thing, but there are actually a few things we want to do immediately. Firstly, we want you to go and look at the moon, which you will do automatically because it's closest, but then we want to have a look at Mars, which isn't necessarily the closest thing, because those are going to be the two things that we need to know about. Does the moon have resources? So we're going to set the moon. Moons, lunar, and we want to do a geological survey. And then, does Mars have resources? So, geological survey. There we go. And it's saying right now that it'll take 2 minutes to get to the moon, because it moves very fast. We can also have a look at all orders. It's saying that it'll take, 23 days to actually get there. I don't think it's counting the survey time, though. So, if we zoom in far enough, and we go forwards 2 minutes. Oh, it's almost there. Time is actually less than a minute. Its ETA is 0000. If you don't have this, by the way, if you go to display, is it display? Maybe display 2. It's display 2? Oh, there you go. Show order time. There we go. You can adjust what you see on the map here. I definitely want to be able to see this. Distance and ETA. Another 2 minutes. Suddenly you're at Lunar. Okay. Let's not auto-turn. Let's skip forwards 30 days. Slipway added to Kilimanjaro. Slipway added to Michigan. But bad news. We didn't get informed about any resources found on Luna, which means that Luna doesn't have any. If you actually want to see the resources, we can bring up this, which is the system view. And you'll notice that we've got an S. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. So an M means it's been surveyed and we found minerals. An S means it's surveyed and there are no minerals whatsoever. We have no minerals whatsoever on Luna and Mars. These are the two colonizable places in our solar system. With a colony cost of 2, they are almost there. However, there is actually nothing on them. They have no minerals. None whatsoever. So, this is a problem. They're the only two that are particularly easy to colonize. The closest next is Europa. Titan's a 7. What about Europa? I think Europa's also a 7. Oh, no, Europa's actually a 5. There we go. Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto are all 5.75s to colonize. That's basically a measure of how easy it is to colonize, how much infrastructure you need, and also how easy-ish it will be to actually terraform them. This is a pretty bad start. This is actually a terrible... This is the second time I've had this on this YouTube playthrough. I actually recorded and then had to scrap a playthrough because it was so bad. But we can try. We can try and salvage it. There is something you can do. So when you survey a planet, you roll a dice, or a lot of dice, and you basically say, all right, how much is there? Are there any minerals? If yes, what's the accessibility? And how many minerals are there? We didn't find any minerals, but we can get a re-roll of that dice by going to teams. This allows you to create teams. So, first things first, I'm going to put this down here. And we will need the system view. We're putting all of our eggs in this basket. We need this. We're going to click on Luna, and we're going to hit the Add Colony button. We're going to do the same thing on Mars. So it's got Elysia, 0 million, which is, the population is nothing. I'll add colony on Mars. There we go. Now, if we might need to refresh this page by closing it and opening it again. There we go. Now you can see that Mars and Luna are both listed here. They've got no one on them, so there's no population listed, but they are listed as colonies. Nothing there, though. We can put a team here. Now, this is somewhat-ish cheating. It's not really, but it's not exactly the way it's designed. In theory, what you should do is you should create your team on Earth, and we should go and we create a geology team, and then we take that team and we put it in a ship. We fly the ship to the moon. We land the ship, we get the team off, and then the team can go and they can survey things. I'm not going to do that because that is a lot of micromanagement, especially later on. You're just like, I need 10 shuttles going here and 5 going, then it's tedious. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to create the teams at their place. Also because right now we need a direction, and to have a direction we need to know how we're going to expand, which means, oh my dear God, we need something to survey. So you're a research bonus energy weapons person. I'm not going to need you for a while. You've got 25% survey. Excellent. What about you? You're not being used. Excellent. What about you? Nope. You are researching. Joel Hardy. I'm going to skip you. And you're unassigned, and you're unassigned. Excellent. So, you need 5 people in a team. Form your team. Select 5 team members from qualifying officers. 5 survey bonus people. Create. We have a rating of 95 team. That's pretty terrible. The rating doesn't matter, though. Effectively, this team is now on the moon. Their rating is going to determine how long it'll take them to research. They will take a while to get around the moon because they're terrible. However, it doesn't make a difference to the final roll. What happens is, once they have succeeded in surveying the planet, we get to re-roll the dice for minerals. If the dice are better than the current, they will replace it. So if you had, say, 10 geranium at accessibility 0.2, you roll the dice and got 50 geranium at 0.1, it would change to 50 geranium at 0.2. If you had 5 geranium at 0.8, it would change to the 10 at 0.8. If we have no minerals and we reroll, it can only get better. It could just stay the same, but it couldn't get worse. It could stay the same, it could get better, but it can't get worse than no minerals, so we don't lose anything. You can never lose anything by re-rolling your minerals, because if it's a better result, you replace it. If it's the same or less, you ignore it. So hopefully, we'll be able to get ourselves some minerals. I'm going to click unassigned only. I'm just going to very quickly assign people here. On Mars, 55. That's going to take them a long time. Yay. Oh, God, this is so bad. This is so bad. Okay. Curie. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you to go Io, Geosurvey, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. These are our hopes. And there's also Titan out here at Saturn. Those are all the 7 or lower habitable colonies in the solar system. That's bad. We're a really bad start here, guys. I just want to emphasize how bad a start this is. Whoa, did you already finish your surface? We're getting mineral shortages already. We surveyed Luna. I don't think we found anything or it would have stopped. Yep, they found nothing on Luna. Okay. That's great. That's just great. So, we're going to disband this team. We're already running out of geranium. In the production of our normal industry. That's bad. That's really bad. This is not a good start. Hi guys, welcome to my luck. Yeah. 0 geranium. Projected use is 5,000. I think what we'll do is temporarily we'll change you to 30%. And we'll dump the extra 40% into mining. Just so we can focus on getting our mines done. Alright. How's the research coming along? Next year. Okay. Yeah, more geranium shortages. Mineral shortages. Geosurvey bonuses. I wonder if you can actually improve... I don't actually know. I wonder if you can improve Earth's resources with a survey. I don't think you can, but I've never heard you can't. So I'm going to create a team there and see what happens. Oh, you start off... Oh, chat's telling me you start off fully surveyed. That's a benefit of having Twitch chat. Okay, it's fully surveyed. Guess we'll accelerate time. Yay, we've got those mineral shortages. Okay, we had a maintenance failure, by the way, on the Curie. The engine had a maintenance failure, which they repaired, but because of a relationship, they have to keep track of that. Oh god, are you currently at Titan already? Are you kidding? Did we find nothing at Jupiter? No, Callisto had some. It's something. It's not good. It's something. It's a 0.5 accessibility geranium. Now, 0.5 accessibility basically means for every 10 effort you put in, you will mine 5. So, 10 mines there will only actually recover 5. The iridium is 0.2, so 10 mines will recover 2. At least we have some geranium. And it's 3 million of it, but it's only 0.5 accessibility. I am desperate for extra minerals right now. Actually, I'm so desperate, I'm gonna do the bad thing. By the bad thing, I mean, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send geosurvey teams to all of these. Now, normally I won't be bothered with this. Yes, geosurvey teams can only really improve matters, so in theory, you'd send them everywhere. You'd want to reroll all your minerals. You might get a lot more. But in practice, that's very tedious. Right now, we are desperate. So we're going to add a colony to Callisto. Ganymede. Europa, and Io. Because we are grade A desperate right now. Desperate with a capital D. What else? Titan. Oh, for God's sake, Titan had some, but guess what it's got? 0.4 Galasite. I want to cry. Okay. Enceladus has some, but it's got very low amounts. Like, look at this. That's a couple of thousand. And, of course, it's not colonizable. This is something we'll probably send a mining thing to, but again, this isn't colonizable. We will add a colony there. This is so bad. This is the point where I might just Space Master in a normal amount of resources for one of the planets just so that we can have a normal start. Like, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a start like this, in theory. And add a colony there as well. But for an offline game, for a YouTube game, this is going to slow down our start a fair bit. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to send teams to every single one of these and re-roll them before we make a decision. This is bad. Okay, I'm actually run out of people for the geology teams. We'll try and do the other ones at some point. I've got Europa, Ganymede, Callisto to do. And Mars is still working, okay. Oh, someone died in the geology team. They died in an accident. Oh no! Catherine Booth's geology team. Which team was that? Oh no! That's so unfortunate. I don't have enough compassion to really care. But that's interesting. Okay, we need to do research. We're still short on uranium. Okay. We're still working on jump drive. Oh, yes, you can have more labs finally! Joel! Joel can have more labs! Joel can finally have 15 labs! It's a glorious day. Wait, where's our construction production person? Did we assign Nathan to one of these? Nathan? Nathan's not here. Please leave a message. Yeah, Nathan, Chandler, Jill. God damn it, Nathan. We're going to span the team. And then geology. Well, I guess we're gonna... Might as well just replace the Catherine Booth team with a full-strength team now. Right. Construction production. Now we've got Nathan back. I don't know. Mining production. We're going to need all the minerals we can get. The problem is mining production will increase the production of minerals. But we're going to drain Earth much faster. I'm going to go shipyard operations, actually. We may need that saving sooner than you think. No, actually, if we're gonna go to another system, we're gonna need sensors. So we're actually gonna go for sensors. Sensors and fire control. Right. Carry on. Twitch chat saying, "Oh, it turns out Nathan died in the accident." If that was the case, I'd be so mad right now. Okay, carry on. Okay, we completed our research into jump drive. We still got that mineral production. This is actually slowing down our conversion of conventional industry. I've never had it this bad. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Research. Power propulsion. Ion drive technology. There we go. It's going to take 10,000 points to do. But it should be done in 2 years' time, so not too bad. Okay, we did active grav. We cannot find any more on Io. There's nothing on Io. Okay. That's just peachy. Right. Since it's fire control, we'll need a thermal sensor. Manage shipyards. You're still doing continual expansion. We'll probably get you up to 7,000 and stop. We're going to probably have to set you to no activity. Cancel that continual expansion. Just because we need to save on resources right now. In fact, we might even stop here. Well, actually, we'll set you to 500 tons, so you will stop after 500 tons. It won't take you that long. Okay, we need to get the IO team to stop. IO, yep, no minerals. Okay. Team. Disband team. Create the team again. On Europa. Let's try and roll something, guys. This is not good. It turns out the planet moved away. That's rude. Okay. Carry on. Mineral shortages. Surprise, surprise. Maintenance failure. Capacities added. Still problems. Curie, why are you not going back to... Insufficient maintenance supplies were available to fix your gravitational survey sensors. Surely you should be going home because you've not got enough. I'm going to remove your orders. I'm going to tell you to manually go home. Refuel. Resupply. It's not fixing its stuff right now. Shortage uranium prevents regular maintenance of the Curie. Oh no! This is the best start! Okay, we did research into thermal sensor. Now we've done that. We'll probably do some... I think we need to do mineral production. Mining productivity will increase 20%. Okay. We're at the 11th of March, 2025, 5 years in. 11th of April. We've completed construction of our mines. Excellent. Which means we've got 65% left. I'm going to tell you to go to 10%. And I'll tell you to go to 90% remaining. Okay, and that should be done relatively soon. Okay. Oh, Oh, god damn it. Another person died of natural causes well attached to a geology team. So many deaths attached to our geology teams. Okay, at least we've done the mining production buff. That's somewhat useful. Yeah, natural causes in inverted commas. Right. I've got a feeling we've got to go straight for the next mining production. Get to 14 tons. It's about what, like another 15, 18%? Hell, I think I'm actually gonna... By the way, if you need to stop the auto turn, control F8. Doesn't always work. And the Max Patton Geology team don't think they can find any more resources. That's just peachy. Okay. I don't think we've done Enceladus. Have we? I don't think we have. Okay. What's this? Refresh all... Status of all geological survey efforts in the system. I can't believe that's literally the only resources we found so far. Hi, welcome to luck with EnterElysium. Right. You're good. I think we've gotta get ourselves another ship. We need another ship, like yesterday. So we're gonna construct another Curie, and this one's not gonna be called the Curie. This is gonna be the what was the name of that guy? X-rays and stuff. Röntgen? How do you spell that? Is it just Röntgen? There's an umlaut on the O, but we're going to skip the umlaut because I'm not sure how the database will take it. It'll probably be fine, but I'm going to just in case. So, is there an E? Some people are saying there's an E. There is an E. Aha! Oh, wait, no. Wait. No, there isn't an E. Why is there an E in this one? Oh, there's an E in the unit of measure? No, wait. It's an umlaut or an E. I get to pick. Or I can just remove the umlaut. God damn it. I've got to put an E if I skip the umlaut. So you're now a Rotchen. There we go. 002. The reason being is that we have individual names, so each ship has a different name. But this is still the Curie class. So, add that task. It's going to cost us 50 geranium. That's fine. But we need to be able to research and survey quickly. This is a very bad start. I just want to re-emphasize that. If we don't find anything, I'm just going to re-roll Luna or Mars until we get something of use. Just because there's no way this series is going to do anything in the next 5 episodes if that's not the case. Nathan Chandler improved research bonus to 40%. Damn, good going. Okay, people are increasing their survey bonuses. That's great. Mineral shortage. Hi, mineral shortage. We're going to get very familiar with each other. Construction factories are done. Excellent. We completed our surface-based geological survey of Mars. I'm guessing we didn't find anything because you didn't say you found anything. And the Curie has now been out for way too long. Yeah, there's nothing on Mars. Okay. So, first things first. We've got 9% of industry left, so we're actually going to put you up to 100%. So we're going to finish the remaining fuel refineries pretty quick. Next, we want to make ourselves some more mines. We'll probably want to make ourselves something like 100 more mines. And add that to the queue. We're going to need it. Then we're going to need to move that team off of Mars. And we're going to want to put them on... I think we did Io. No, we've got some on Io. Ganymede and Callisto haven't been done. We'll do Callisto because it's actually got some minerals there already. Two, three, four, five. There we go. And that just leaves Ganymede. It's not looking good for the minerals, is it? This is actually the worst start I've ever had. We're going to get you to come back to Earth. You say you're having issues because you've been out beyond your deployment time. So we're going to get you to refuel, resupply, and then we're going to get you to do a overhaul. That'll just rewind your clock. Your maintenance clock is currently at 2.42 years, and I think we said you were only meant to be out for like a year and a half at a time. So people stand to complain. So I get to come back. Beyond that, I think we're going to have to re-roll some minerals. We'll go a little bit further. See if we get a good re-roll using our teams. We've done our surface-based geological survey of Callisto, and we've got inactive research labs. Okay. Doesn't look good. One, two, three, four, five. 5. Create team. And research. Oh, did we do all our research? Construction, production. Wait, did I take Joel away? I may have taken Joel away. I've taken Joel away, haven't I? Where did I put Joel? Joel's not here. Where is Joel? Please don't tell me Joel's died. If Joel has died, I'll be very sad. Wait, did Joel die? We need to check the officers tab. Leading scientists. Joel. Promoted to scientist. Unassigned. You are unassigned. Oh, you're actually currently working on something. That's why. I was getting worried for no reason. Woo, we're okay. 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 Just breathe. In and out. Okay. That was scary. I think I might go research rate. I know we're going up to a 10,000 point one here, but... oh, we need everything we can get right now. This is not a good start. This is really not a good start. Actually, you know what? We will cancel that. We will instead work on small jump gate. Because if we're going to go out the system to actually get resources, we're going to need a jump gate. You could give all your freighters, etc., jump drives, but it's far easier just to give a jump gate to the jump point, and then people can go through without having to have a jump drive themselves. So we will put you on the queue. We'll have to make ships to build those jump gates, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Please, someone find some resources. Okay. That's what we call a cull. Basically, because no one's been used in 6 years, they get chucked away and we get new people in. Someone's been promoted to Brigadier. Good for you. Okay. We've got the Rotjan. We have our team assigned. This is a problem. Let's look at what we've had so far in terms of resources. Callisto. With some. Like, this is like, I take advantage of it, but I wouldn't consider that a core in any way. You know, obviously Earth. Titan. Some Galisite. And is that it? Asteroid with basically none. Comets with not really that much. Oh god, this is the worst. Oh dear, this is bad. Okay. Right. In between episodes, I'm probably going to have to Space Master in some resources to make it a start where instead of, like, you can do a start like this, it would just take a lot of time. You'd be very, very cautious. You'd pop out system. You'd find a good place. You'd set up a base there. It would take a while because you don't have the resources to set it up. You'd have to then ship all the resources back to Sol. We won't do that just because it will take a lot of time. So I'm going to Space Master in some resources probably in between episodes. What we will do, though, is we'll set up our next research. And... Jump gate construction module 180. So we've got the first jump gate, but that'll take a year to build. This one will cut it to half a year. And that'll be done November 26. Okay. We also need to then take the Rotjan out. So, we're going to detach you. And then we're going to set a superior formation. Save. The reason we're going to do that is because it's much, much quicker if I do copy orders to subordinate formation. So if we go to Curie, all of these orders, I could recreate them on the Rotjan, or I could just cheat. And I'm going to say, include your default orders, include your conditionals, copy. And then... you don't have them. Why do you not have the orders? I think it only works if it's already got a current order. So it might not be working. This is a little bit buggy. It requires you to have a current order to copy, and then copies along these at the same time. I know it's if they're in the same system, yeah, but it also only works if they have a current order. Okay. What we'll do is we'll give you survey nearest body, survey nearest location. If your fuel is less than 50, then I want you to refuel a colony or tanker, and if your supply points are not equal to that, resupply at colonial supply ship. Done. It didn't take that long. It's just in theory we shouldn't have to do that. And you are the Rotjan. Now, I don't remember if we did ever assign anyone to our ships. But in theory, we have military ships. Both the Curie. Server bonus to 21%. That's good. Actually, no, you're not assigned. Okay, so we've got 2 ships here, both of which are service ships that could do with someone on them. So if we look for someone who's got, say, a survey bonus, we've got a list here of people. Most of them are busy surveying planets, funnily enough, but I don't really care. We're going to assign Commander Alex Hudson. And then Sam O'Neill can be assigned to the Rotjan. There we go. Commander Alex Hudson. Sam O'Neill. Both of them survey bonuses, so they'll survey faster. And if we do a 30-day jump, we've researched ion drive technology, which is great, because that means we can build our next fleet, our next tier. However, that will all have to be next episode, including, at some point, some sort of resources. Damn, this is the worst. I have never had a start this bad. Like, I've had bad, and I thought it had really bad. This is just the worst. I want to just emphasize how bad a start this is. I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe. Let me know down below if you agree that this is just the worst. It's the worst. But until next time, stay shiny. It's worse. Stay shiny.